Spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Vikings. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you, excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And we're underway here in North Carolina. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10.
Young's going to sneak it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Enough out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Young to throw it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest that ended up wrong. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 9 yards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Giving this to Jeanty. He dodged the tackle. He brushed him off with ease. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings parlay the interception into points. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. It should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Makes it third down and 10.
And they'll throw third and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Hey, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Colston Loveland. 4 yards on the pickup.
Second and 6 coming up here.
At the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Genty from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up
A give to Corum. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And off to Genty. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Look, there he goes. The Panthers got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Well, it's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down. And only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down.
J.C. Horn on the tackle. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Reichert connects there. And that one was beautifully Beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Vikings 10.
Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Shoves him off. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He takes it himself. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
27 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
It's Young. Throw here on first. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
To the air yet again. Young. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
incomplete. B.J. Ojulari.
Sticking to the air. It's Young. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Counter play, Hubbard. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Hubbard again. And they're going to be set at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to the ground. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And the Vikings have recovered. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and effort, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And with just one game to go after this one, a terrific campaign has him in position to lead the league in touchdown passes this season. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings.
They're going option keeper on first and 10. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Vikings.
McCarthy going to keep it himself. Solid block, and there springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Corum straight ahead. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard.
On third down, Genty shoots away from one. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. First and 10 now from the 30. Another give here to Genty. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This is Genty on second. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. In by Felton, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Throwing now, out of the shotgun. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third and 5.
McCarthy looking to throw. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. This from 35 yards away. Reichert connects there. And they come away with some points on that series.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Escapes a defender. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Sending a receiver left. Young on first and 10. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
To the air on first down, Young. A little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On second and 10, Young. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility. Quickly
looking left, and it's complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And that'll keep the deficit at 13.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Vikings and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. There again to Jeanty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
He went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. McCarthy throwing here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard.
The counter, it's Hampton. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. It's a screen play to Jeanty. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. It's the Vikings with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Try it for the deep ball. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's going to be 4th and short. Reichert connects there. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
On the return, this is Etienne. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Yards to go.
Now Young. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
First down. 1st and 10.
Again, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Here's Young to throw. Outright again makes the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes Matt Ariza to boot it away. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Fair catch called in at the 18-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another throw here for McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Commanders in the NFC East. And it's Cam Akers. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Rome Odunze. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Bears with a 9-point advantage, 16-7 at the break. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to Genty. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action. It's McCarthy. Makes the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Every little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Now it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag.
A 40-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Alvin gets it to start the drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And he'll give the Panthers a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
He was brought down at
Good
the
rip on 1st
45-yard
down.
line.
That brings up 2nd and
It's a gain
2.
of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They motion the tight end over. And going play action. Young. Caught, nice game left side. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line.
19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Young working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Second and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Throwing from the gun. It's to Williams over the middle. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short. McCarthy on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Hubbard trying this up the gut. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap now to Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. D.J. Turner comes up with it. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings go up by 19.
26. Panthers 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Young back to it after the pick. McMillan on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Young throwing here. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Running right. Here's Hubbard. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. Brought down back at the 45.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Third down, they need 7. They run again with Hubbard. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Desperation time here on 4th. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers 1st down.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. He stopped at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Panthers.
Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
13, Keenan Allen. It's a gain of 7.
Again, it's Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Now it's Young. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they get a smidgen closer as it's down to 16.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Genty from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Genty, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Giving this to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Lobs this deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Minnesota lined up in punt formation, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Defense shows blitz. Young finds a seam down the middle. He takes it down to the 33. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
1st and 10 at the 33.
To the air yet again. Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Young working from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead with Genty. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The Vikings getting their punt team out. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Young on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
At the 20-yard line.
A second down throw for Young. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Sticking in the air, it's Young. This one's caught. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Young again. Right back to Leggett. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Looking to throw. Young finds him over the middle. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up third down.
Young to throw here on third. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. Working quickly here.
A loss of 9 brings up fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down. Young. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. No knock on first down. Here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Young to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Again, it's Young. It's cut by Brooks. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a one-possession game.
Panthers 18.
Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ballgame.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 20.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Zone read, they'll give it to Kinetik. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we get a timeout from the defense.
5 yards on the
When you
play.
don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So the defense gave him the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
First down, Minnesota.
And off to Kinetik. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. That run good for a gain of 2. And just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another give here to Kinetik. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Running it with Hampton. And they only get a couple when they needed, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Put the body on the line for his team. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
And the Panthers first down.
And they're down to 21 seconds after he spikes it. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they spike it with time left for one play. 5 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. And that is incomplete. They got the look they needed, but no luck. This game's over. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Charlotte.